Alright, after about, well, at least an hour of building, I finished both legs over here. Hey guys! Today's a pretty slow day, so I thought I'd go ahead and try to build the Gundam that I got for my birthday, which is this guy over here. It's the Shining Gundam RG scale. If you guys remember it, I actually built the old one before when we were still living in Japan, the G Gundam. This is the prequel to that mobile suit, and I actually been waiting for this kit to come out for quite a while, because at the time when they released G Gundam, I was like thinking, they should probably release the Shining Gundam as well too, but I wasn't sure when they were going to be doing it, and then it got announced, I think 2 to 3 months after we left Japan, and I was kind of bummed that I wasn't going to be able to get it. So I kind of lucked out when we went to that computer shop here in Canada, and they had the stock over there, so you know, I pulled the trigger on it. So we're just gonna go build this. Probably won't be able to finish this in one go, so what's going to happen is I'll probably do a few pieces and then show off like the mechanics of it. So got my cutter pliers over here that my dad gave me, and let's get to work. Okay, right off the bat, when you open the box, this is what it looks like over here. It has all of the details on the side and the artwork of the Shining Gundam. One thing I also noticed, like from this version of the box from the other RGs that I got before in Japan, is that there is no Japanese whatsoever. Like, this is both in English and French. I guess they localized it. And also, that's one thing I also noticed as well, like the seal over here, it's different. It's not like the G Gundam logo. It says over here it's approved Sotsu Certificate of License Grant. So I guess this is the company that was in charge of like localizing it here. And right on the get-go, when you open it, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of the runners, and of course it comes with these instructions. Now, instructions over here, it also comes with a it comes with 3 languages: English, French, and Spanish. So just a few details as well on the inside. What are you gonna be expecting when you're gonna be building this thing over here? Yep, can't wait. Let's go for it. Alright, we probably spent about a good 20 minutes building one foot. But man, the details on this is quite cool. Like, it has a lot of articulation to it. Like, this part moves, like the tip moves as well over here too. And then these parts can move as well. There's quite a few articulation and moving parts into the shoe. Dang, that looks so cool. I need to get more lights in. I think I'm straining my eyes with this. One thing I also noticed with the runners in here is that the plastic seems to be a lot more softer. Like, compared to, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Or maybe their production has just made it a lot easier to to like pry out the parts that you need. But yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I like how some of these you don't really need to use the pliers at all. Like you can just kind of like pull it out. So it has pretty easy way of like removing it, which is nice. I need an E4 and an E3. So you see, I could just like kind of like push it out like that. That's your E3, then your E4. Same. Nice. So I don't have to like cut off those knobbly parts out. This one, they kind of go with one another. Okay. Oh, pretty cool. Then I need a ABC. So you can see I laid out all of my parts in here. So I have the A's, A, B, and C, D, E, F, D, S, D, E, F, then G, H, then I. So I just use both my left and right over here. I have a big space to work with. That's something I usually didn't have before. That's why I guess people, when they do it, they actually have like the runner stand, so they just pick it out. But I'm not that fancy. I'm okay with just doing it like this. Alright, so I got to this part of the leg already. This one was a bit of a pain to build because actually over here it comes with the transformation part that it opens. But yeah, it was a bit tricky, like how you're supposed to latch that in. But good thing I managed. Hehe. Pretty cool. The inner frame is really solid, and there's a lot of like flexibility on this already. I can already see, like, if you're gonna be doing like the leg, there's a small ball joint over here right in the middle. You can actually like pivot it this way already, and that's really cool. So you can do like a really dynamic kind of kick. That's gonna be good for like posing and stuff too. I like the part over here as well. There's like a small part that you can actually see like how the mechanic goes. So it's really cool. There's like a small mechanism over here. Kind of makes it look more cohesive in design. Really cool. It's been really tough though. Like yeah, a lot of like fidgety stuff over here, but it's a fun build. Definitely a fun build. Progress report so far. I actually made a mistake on the foot. Like this part over here, I actually installed it upside down. So I actually had to double check as to, you know, how it's supposed to be oriented. I'm glad I caught on to that quick because while I'm working on the left leg now, I realized that there's supposed to be like the minute detail is that there's a notch down over here, that notch over here, right? It's supposed to be facing down, and I was looking at it just like, how come the one on the right leg wasn't notched down? And then that's when I realized I actually installed it upside down. So gotta take your time with these kind of things. But man, there's just so many steps into this. Not complaining though, I'm just like amazed like how much the RGs have really improved. I think also like with all of the model kits that came from before, like the MGs, like they really stepped up their game on the production. Though I feel like I've already said that line as well too, like when I first built the G Gundam and the Astray Gundam red frame. It's like, what? They did a really great job. I wonder how much more for those like much more difficult ones, like the Zeta Gundam as well. That one was a transforming Gundam as well. So, I've also gotten the knife out so that I can actually shave off some of the trims that I cannot like access through with the cutter. But I realized like it's not easy to wield like this one. It's a bit too big, and the edge is too. Yeah, it's quite sharp. Dang. Man, maybe I should get like a hobby knife or something. I don't know. What kind of like things do you guys use for these kind of things? Alright, after about, well, at least an hour of building, I finished both legs over here. So this is the left leg and this is the right leg. Quite an ordeal to build these guys, especially now that I'm trying to be more clean with the knife as well. Yeah, it's a good challenge. I like it. But I think I'm gonna end it here today. This is gonna be day one of the build. Next time I come back to this, I'm gonna be building the waist unit over here. So that's the one I'm gonna be building. I think that one's gonna be an easy build. Then I can go ahead and move on to building the torso, then the arms, and then the legs, and eventually the head. But yeah, so far so good. Need to go get ready for cooking dinner tonight. Currently in Chinatown, we are in a place where there's a lot of like cutlery stuff. Oh my gosh, I remember this plate, love. Do you remember this plate?
Yeah, we used to have one.
Same. What the heck, man? So great. They have a lot of stuff over here, not just plates. On the other side, we have like utensils, pots, and whatnot. We just kind of browse around, see what we can find. Bruh, that is humongous. 20-liter jar for umeishu, man. Great. Nice to have like baking stuff over here. That's one heck of a ladle, man. Great. Oh, I wonder how much a seal pad around here costs. The one that we usually go to?
How far?
Gochiso.
Yeah. I think I found something similar. Bear?
Right.
これ
So.
Where? But it comes with the bamboo.
Bro, I'm looking at this and like it reminds me of my dad. He actually has one back in Hong Kong. I'll show it to him later. Kore nani, kore nani, kore nani.
Chinatown?
Okay, making our way to Michael's because Bula needs to buy some more
Yarn.
for her projects. And
Project.
this is quite a picturesque area where we went through the park and walking somewhere around over here. Nice. Okay, we're working our way around downtown and we are gonna go to the Krispy Kreme. That's pretty crazy, that name. Village Idiot Pub. Sounds like where you'd normally find your local alcoholic.
Oh my god. Krispy Kreme.
Yes.
Shoo please.
Okay, we'll just move this away. Okay. You ready?
Krispy Kreme has the Harry Potter. Here. Kochi.
I'm so blind. Sorry.
Has the Harry Potter collaboration. Why you break the box?
I can't.
Ta-da! So the sorting hat supposed to have a different color inside, then you'll know which house you're from.
So that's a random.
Yeah, that's a random.
I have a guess what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks pretty cool. Is this sticker edible?
So it normally is.
Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff.
Okay, so she's gonna go for it.
Is this gonna sort me into the right house?
Let's see.
Not there yet.
How do you know which one it is?
There should be a different cream inside.
So,
Oh, Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
So when we were Dundas Station. Doors will open on the right.
And we jump to
Getting dinner at Esquinita, the Filipino restaurant that we went to last time on my birthday celebration.
Yeah. It's nummy.
Num-nums.
We're gonna cook some veggies
Careful.
when we get home. And then yeah.
What the hell?
What is this about?
Fart mark. Alright guys, I'm back. We are gonna be doing the second day of building the Shining Gundam. Done. And then we are gonna be building the hips part over here. And then so we can connect the legs, and that'll be the lower part of the Gundam done. And let's go. Alright, so here we are finished with the hips. Quite a lot of pieces in this. I kind of like this part over here where it no longer connects to the side over here. It's actually connected to the back skirt, so it actually offers more flexibility. Pretty cool. And then this one over here is actually where the beam sabers are supposed to go, but the instructions didn't ask me to put them in yet, but that's pretty cool. Alright, time to attach the legs into the hip part over here. And we have left leg and then the right leg. Dun 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 dun. Whoa! And now we have the lower part done. Ta-dun! Pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for now. We'll continue on with the torso next time. Pretty cool so far.